Lakeland, Florida is one of the fastest growing cities in the country, and you might be thinking of moving there too, but can you afford it? Hey everyone, thank you for being here at the Tampa Area Living Channel. My name is Amy, and today we're going to talk all about money. Actually, we're going to talk about the cost of living in Lakeland, Florida. How do people make their money, and how far does your money go if you live in Lakeland? Before you talk about business and industry in Lakeland, it's important to note that because of Lakeland's prime location with Interstate 4, people can commute to Tampa or even to Orlando. I do have to say a word about traffic. And I'm making this face like, oh, it's an irritant. Oh, it's annoying. It can be bad, like real bad. There are those people, you know, they're community developers, and in Lakeland, in the Central Florida area, they have done a fabulous job at getting business and industry to thrive in Lakeland. Consequently, Lakeland has earned all sorts of accolades, like best places to move to, best places to start a business, best places to start an at-home business. All these great things that they have earned over the past several years, and there are some very big, well-known names that either have their headquarters or have very large branches in and around the Lakeland area. Names that you'll recognize, like Amazon and Rooms to Go and Geico and Publix. Plus there are plenty of other big employers like Southeastern University and Florida Southern College, and there are several area hospitals and healthcare facilities. Lots of places to work in Lakeland. Next, how much does stuff cost in Lakeland? Well, I'm going to give you a couple of examples and you can compare it with where you live. For example, today a gallon of gas at the local racetrack gas station was $2.92 a gallon. A gallon of milk at the Walmart Supercenter was $3.86 a gallon. And of course, I don't want to bore you with a bunch of prices that you can always look up, but I will say that grocery prices in Lakeland are very average for the United States. I have more access to better and cheaper produce here in Florida. Well, there was a cost that I definitely noticed an increase in when we moved to Florida. It's not just the Lakeland area, but Florida in general. And actually, because I live closer to Tampa, it was a little more for me than it might be for somebody in Lakeland, and that is car insurance. Car insurance prices in Florida are among the highest in the country. Car insurance prices in Lakeland are average about $2,200 a year. Car insurance prices in Florida, the Florida average is $2,300 a year, but the national average is only $1,500 a year. Yep. Okay, what about utilities? Utility prices are very average for the United States. Electricity is generally pretty cheap in Florida. Water and sewer are also pretty average, but I will say that I noticed an increase in that from where we lived in Georgia. I live about 15 miles from Lakeland. I have heard that water prices in Polk County versus Hillsborough County are less, but maybe if you're a local, you can chime in. You can leave that in the comments below. For homeowners insurance policies, in Lakeland, the average homeowners insurance policy is $1,100 a year, which is quite a lot less than the state average, which is $1,600 a year. But it does make sense because Lakeland is in Central Florida and not on the coast. As a reference, the national average is only about $1,200 a year. Okay, let's talk about property taxes in Polk County. The best way is to just give you an example. Using the Polk County tax estimator on a house that's about $350,000, they would estimate that the taxes would be anywhere from $5,600 a year to $6,400 a year. Now, what about housing itself? In the last 30 days, in the 2 zip codes in Lakeland with the highest home values, the average selling price was $304,000. To put that in perspective, the national average was $334,000. Part of the difficulty with the current real estate situation is a lack of inventory. So let's talk about what you can get and how many houses there are in that budget. One interesting thing about Lakeland is that there are still a lot of properties for sale under $150,000. Pretty remarkable. Currently, there are 40 homes in the Lakeland area for sale under $150,000. 24 of those are mobile homes or manufactured homes. There are 2 condos and 14 single-family homes. I hope I did my math right. Now, those single-family homes, most of them, not all, are 1 to 3 bedrooms, and many of them are going to be investor specials and require a cash purchase. Mobile homes are a really popular, affordable housing option. There are many 55 and over mobile home communities. They are well kept, they are nice and clean and safe, and there are many of them in Lakeland. And you can find many of them even for less than $100,000. Okay, in the $150,000 to $250,000 range, right now there are 39 single-family homes. These are 3 or 4 bedrooms. There was even a new construction. There are 4 townhomes and 2 condos. Typically, these are less than 2,000 square feet, maybe somewhere around 1,500 square feet, but of course it just depends. Then in the $250,000 to $300,000 range, there are 24 single-family homes. These have more square footage, and 3 of those homes even had pools. In the $300,000 to $400,000 range, there were 40 houses, and 9 of those houses have pools. Of course, it's going to be more square footage, 2,500 square feet perhaps, and you can see that this is a very popular price range. Between $400,000 and $600,000, there were 25 houses, and 7 of them have pools. Some of these homes are over 3,000 square feet and with lots of upgrades. Between $600,000 and $800,000, there are 14 homes available, 2 of those with swimming pools. And then in the million plus, there were 11 homes available, 7 of which had pools. One of the things that Lakeland is known for is its lower cost of living, and that is compared to the national average and the Florida average. If you have a specific question about that, don't hesitate to put it in the comments below or contact me directly. Thanks so much for being here to the end. I look forward to seeing you next time.